Hey, beautiful Virgo souls. I just had to sit down and share this reading with you because the energy coming through right now is absolutely incredible. I was shuffling my cards this morning thinking about all my Virgo friends and family, and honestly, the universe just would not let me put these cards down until I shared what came through about your investments and financial patience. You know how you Virgos are always the practical ones, always thinking 10 steps ahead, always being so methodical with your money decisions? Well, today the cards are telling me that all of that careful planning and patience you have been showing is about to create some serious momentum in your financial world. So I am sitting here with my favorite deck, and I asked the universe specifically about Virgo energy and this whole theme of investment patience finally paying off. And let me tell you, what came through was so clear and so reassuring that I actually got goosebumps. The first card that practically jumped out of my deck was the Four of Swords. And initially I was like, wait, this seems like a rest card. What does this have to do with investments paying off? But then it hit me. This card is not about being inactive with your money, Virgo. This is about the power of strategic waiting. You have been in this beautiful state of conscious patience with your investments, and that is not the same as being passive. What I am seeing here is that while everyone else has been frantically buying and selling, making impulsive financial decisions based on daily market fluctuations, you have been in this almost meditative state with your money. You have been watching, learning, waiting for the right moments. The Four of Swords is showing me that this period of what some people might call financial inactivity has actually been your greatest strength. The energy around this card is telling me that you have been processing information about your investments in a way that goes way deeper than surface-level analysis. While other people are reacting emotionally to every little change in their portfolio, you have been in this space of inner knowing, trusting your research, trusting your gut instincts about long-term growth rather than quick fixes. And here is what is so beautiful about this Four of Swords energy for you right now, Virgo. All of that mental preparation, all of those hours you spent researching before you made your investment choices, all of that careful consideration about risk versus reward, it has been building up this incredible foundation of financial wisdom. You have not just been waiting, you have been preparing for the moment when your patience transforms into tangible results. What I am feeling from this card is that your investments are about to shift from this contemplative waiting phase into active growth. But here is the thing that makes this so special for Virgo energy specifically. When your investments do start showing returns, it is not going to be because of luck or market timing. It is going to be because of your methodical approach, your attention to detail, and your willingness to play the long game when everyone else was looking for instant gratification. Now, the second card that came through, and this one actually made me laugh because it is so perfectly Virgo, is the Six of Pentacles. But not in the way you might expect. Usually when people see this card, they think about giving and receiving, charity, generosity, that sort of thing. But what I am seeing for your investment situation is something much more nuanced and honestly much more exciting. The Six of Pentacles is showing me that your patient investment strategy is about to create this beautiful cycle of abundance that goes way beyond just your personal gains. What I mean by that is your careful research and methodical investing approach has put you in a position where your financial growth is going to create opportunities for others too. I am seeing some Virgos who are about to discover that their investment choices have not only grown their own wealth, but have supported businesses and initiatives that align with their values. Like maybe you invested in sustainable energy companies or healthcare innovations or technology that improves education, and now you are going to see both financial returns and the satisfaction of knowing your money has been working towards something meaningful. But there is another layer to this Six of Pentacles energy that feels really important to share. I am getting this strong sense that some of you Virgos are about to be in a position where you can actually help other people with their financial decisions. Not in a preachy way, because that is not your style, but in that quietly supportive Virgo way where people naturally come to you for advice because they recognize your wisdom. The balance shown in this card is telling me that your patient investment approach has created this perfect equilibrium between growing your own security and being able to contribute positively to your community or family financial well-being. There is something so satisfying coming through about being able to share knowledge and resources from a place of genuine abundance rather than scarcity. What really strikes me about the Six of Pentacles placement is that it is showing me your investments paying off in ways that feel sustainable and ethical. This is not about getting rich quick or taking advantage of market volatility. This is about steady, conscious growth that allows you to be generous without compromising your own financial security. The third card that came through is absolutely fascinating and completely unexpected. I pulled the Eight of Cups, and at first I was wondering what this traditionally emotional card was doing in a reading about investment returns. But then, the message became so clear and so relevant to Virgo energy specifically. The Eight of Cups is telling me that part of your investment success has come from your willingness to walk away from financial strategies and opportunities that everyone else was excited about, but that did not feel right to you. This is such classic Virgo behavior, and it is about to pay off in a major way. I am seeing that over the past year or two, there have been investment trends and financial opportunities that other people were jumping on. Maybe even people close to you were encouraging you to get involved. But your Virgo intuition, that incredible ability you have to analyze both the emotional and practical aspects of decisions, told you to keep walking your own path. The Eight of Cups is showing me specific moments where you chose not to invest in something that seemed popular or trendy because it did not align with your long-term vision or your risk tolerance. And at the time, maybe you wondered if you were being too cautious. Maybe you questioned whether you were missing out on something big. But what is coming through so clearly now is that those decisions to walk away, those moments where you trusted your inner knowing over external pressure, have positioned you perfectly for the kind of steady, sustainable returns that actually build lasting wealth. While people who chased those trendy investments might have seen some quick gains followed by dramatic losses, your patient, selective approach has kept you on solid ground. There is also this beautiful message in the Eight of Cups about emotional maturity around money. I am seeing that your relationship with your investments has evolved beyond anxiety and constant checking of balances. You have reached this place of emotional detachment that allows you to make decisions based on logic and long-term planning rather than fear or excitement. This emotional maturity is actually a huge part of why your patience is about to pay off, Virgo. Because when your investments do start showing significant returns, you are not going to make impulsive decisions about cashing out too early or reinvesting unwisely. You have developed the emotional discipline to let success build upon itself. The fourth card is probably going to surprise some of you because it surprised me too. I pulled the Hierophant, which is not usually what people expect in a reading about investment returns. But the message coming through is so relevant and so encouraging for Virgos specifically. The Hierophant is telling me that your patient investment approach has been guided by a deep understanding of traditional financial principles and time-tested strategies. While other people have been trying to revolutionize investing with cryptocurrency speculation or day trading or following social media financial influencers, you have been quietly building wealth using proven methods. What I love about this energy is that the Hierophant is validating your methodical, research-based approach to investing. You have been studying market history, you have been learning from people who have successfully built wealth over decades. You have been following established principles of diversification and risk management. And all of that foundation work is about to demonstrate its value in very concrete ways. But there is another aspect of the Hierophant that feels really significant here. This card often represents teaching and sharing wisdom, and I am getting this strong sense that your investment success is going to position you as someone others look to for financial guidance. Not because you are going to be flashy about your returns or boastful about your choices, but because your steady, principled approach will speak for itself. The Hierophant is also showing me that some Virgos are about to see returns from investments in education, healthcare, or institutions that serve the greater good. If you have put money into mutual funds or ETFs that focus on established companies with strong ethical practices, or if you have invested in your own education and professional development, this traditional approach is about to show some really impressive results. There is this beautiful energy around the Hierophant that suggests your patience with investments has not just been about waiting for money to grow, but about allowing yourself to grow into someone who truly understands wealth building. You have been developing financial wisdom that goes way beyond just knowing which stocks to buy or when to sell. Now here is where things get really interesting. The fifth card I pulled is the Three of Cups, and this is where the message takes a turn that I absolutely love. This card is telling me that your investment patience paying off is going to be cause for celebration not just for you, but for your whole community. The Three of Cups traditionally represents friendship, celebration, community support, and shared joy. In the context of your investments, this is showing me that your financial success is going to create opportunities for celebration and abundance that extends beyond just your personal accounts. What I am seeing is that some Virgos are about to discover that their patient investment strategies have created enough growth to accomplish goals that involve other people. Maybe you are finally going to be able to help a family member with education costs, or contribute to a friend's business venture, or plan that special trip with people you love that you have been dreaming about for years. But there is another layer to this Three of Cups energy that feels really special. I am getting this vision of Virgos who are going to be able to celebrate financial milestones with people who have been part of their support system throughout this journey of patient investing. Like maybe you have been talking with friends or family members about your long-term financial goals, and they have been encouraging you to stay patient when markets were volatile or uncertain. The Three of Cups is telling me that when your investment patience pays off, the celebration is going to feel even sweeter, because you will be able to share it with people who believed in your approach even when results were not immediately visible. This is not about showing off or proving anyone wrong, but about genuine joy shared with people who care about your success. There is also this beautiful message about financial community building. I am seeing some Virgos whose investment success is going to inspire others to adopt similar patient, methodical approaches to building wealth. Your example is going to create this ripple effect of people making more thoughtful financial decisions instead of chasing quick returns. The sixth card that came through is absolutely perfect for wrapping up this message, and it is the King of Pentacles. Now, usually people might expect this card to show up in readings about financial success, but what makes it so significant here is the specific way it connects to everything else we have seen. The King of Pentacles represents mastery over material resources, but more importantly, it represents the wisdom and maturity that comes from understanding how to build and sustain wealth over time. For Virgos specifically, this card is confirming that your patient approach to investing has been developing you into someone who truly understands financial abundance at a deep level. What I love about the King of Pentacles showing up here is that it is not just saying your investments are going to pay off. It is saying that your patient approach has been transforming you into someone who has real financial wisdom and authority. You are not just going to see returns on your investments. You are going to embody the kind of financial confidence that comes from making decisions based on knowledge rather than speculation. The King of Pentacles is also telling me that your investment success is going to be sustainable and long-lasting. This is not about a temporary boost in your portfolio that could disappear with the next market correction. This is about the kind of steady, compound growth that creates genuine financial security over decades. But here is what really excites me about this King of Pentacles energy. This card represents someone who has learned to balance practical financial management with generosity and ethical responsibility. Your investment patience is not just about accumulating money for your own security. It is about creating the kind of abundance that allows you to be truly helpful to others and supportive of causes you care about. The King of Pentacles is showing me Virgos who are about to step into a new level of financial confidence where they can make decisions from a place of abundance rather than fear or scarcity. Your patient investment approach has been building not just your account balances, but your actual understanding of how money works, how wealth is created, and how financial resources can be used responsibly. So here's what I want you to know. Beautiful Virgo souls. This reading is telling me that all of that patience you have been showing with your investments, all of that methodical research and careful decision-making, all of those times you chose the steady path instead of the flashy opportunity, it has all been building toward this moment when your financial wisdom starts showing real, tangible results. Your investment patience is about to pay off not just in terms of numbers on a screen, but in terms of the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have built something sustainable, the joy that comes from being able to help others, and the confidence that comes from understanding that your financial success is based on solid principles rather than luck or timing. The cards are showing me that your returns are going to feel even more satisfying because you have earned them through discipline and wisdom rather than speculation or risk-taking. And that foundation you have built is going to keep serving you for years to come, creating opportunities and security that extend far beyond just this current moment of growth. Keep trusting your methodical approach, keep believing in the power of patience, and get ready to celebrate the fruits of your financial wisdom, Virgo. The universe has been watching your careful work, and it is about to reward your patience in ways that exceed your expectations.